Patriotic Party stands as one solid rock behind the Member of Parliament for Kwandai, Honorable Martin Enyindam. His fight is our fight. His cause is our cause.
Aftermath of the fight, clash, the big fight across our Ghana Parliament, according to the minority, almost say John Dramani Mahama, Kwandai seat, so Kwandai seat in the play. That is a pushing agenda for 10 on my amended constitution. And Komoya Cyber Bill. According to Kojo Opomproma, on the minority say, a winning plan no. John Dramani Mahama fan wagene. Why not be say, sir, Kwanda sit no Diaka constitutional amendment because so, of course, we are John Dramani Mahama.
In this instance, before the NDC came to power, there was a pre-advertised agenda to get rid of the Chief Justice. And it's been covered with procedure. And the Chief Justice has been ousted. There's a pre-advertised agenda to get rid of the EC Commissioner and her deputies. It is being rolled out, petitions, and then they will say, oh, it's procedure. We are telling you, if you still don't believe it, that there's a pre-advertised agenda to ensure that there's an overwhelming majority in this chamber for the purposes of constitutional amendments. It is coming. And what we can do is to stand on our feet and to draw Mr. Speaker's attention that he should not buckle to any pressure that is being put on him to declare the seat vacant, because he has already made that ruling. No amount of pressure should be brought on him to cause him to make that declaration.
But according to Mahama Ayarga, the majority leader in parliament, which is or say or no, as a leader, or leading the business of the day, Edema government. Someone is agenda never said third tema. No Ukrainian couple enemy, Obebusa, Omsubebusa, Omudim commander from the party side, inside. No movie, no music, okay. Saying in the person, Ejitum. You be say president no quartet MBU. You be say amending constitutional. So already two fine. So only two so mu convince no. And say we dey two. So we two dey work with the agenda no.
If my party takes a decision that it is something that they want to pursue, if I have an opposition to it, and internally within the party, I am unable to convince them about my side of the argument, and they convince me about their side to the argument, and I become convinced. In my position as leader of government business, I will be obliged to pursue it.
Why not resign? And you onunya na adwene ana sa nkomekura emaye NDC fontana bebi anwene sa asem no mu ne bia NPP for kama sa asem ya to Ghana for trim. The reason why ono any majority in parliament is standing on their feet to make sure the order of the day, because no say some minority no omo ye kete man pole small chicken as a friend say kete school boys and komo de ye renam as komo nye nam omo nke de mutwi moko and komo sa etika we obetima kle omo kura simple say majority ni be overpower omo with anything, but on decided said no, I test I trap NPP neighbor omo amadi say ombezo mu ye afi omo de omo go jimpe na go da ntokwa na ba pe na say order of the day the estimate oye no en maso and also for plan say oh hwe munya machia strategic leader otima strategic leader what say muni ma me catch them o and you catch hey by MP mon come on ntum ye be Speaker of Parliament only choice TA and then you can be within 30 minutes now 15 motions you're pulling in out passing in every you're quite baby after MPP for said down when you governor BTA or maybe MPP for no order of the day na MPP for your maybe say come more money no or ma because of worker one say work out here mo pay one dey akwa more now proud to say majority leader Mahama Yarga ever begin order of the day I can't say mako atwa so no one na first minority side in parliament and you move the placard atre no third term no one party system say hey John Dramani Mahama there no it is say no there are uniform first no starting with Afenyo Markins or see Chief Justice that John Dramani Mahama be so yin onim proud into opeso yin because obeso dey on Chief Justice ba na John Mahama anya third term eko anche na kodo ponkroma ebeka bi anche na fe party executive say ka bi say Mahama ebeso ko third term into obeso Chief Justice ene omo se he obeso isi chair obeso Chief Justice papa no our third term agenda obeso parliament or capture all seats say no kura say one thing that I know they say a lot of Ghanaians are okay with it. A lot of Ghanaians. Now say agenda could be actually pushiba. A plus now me ya ka say hey Mahama a mistake. I don't know ka so on tell me biu. Now you are former Adente MP. So we ka say sa agenda of third term no eba on one obe spearhead obe lead this I could say no. Ya odabo mo ya himfo a omu na say pose that question say no Mahama na de wuye so ti ya na obeto aso de a na on se sa no we conditional clause say ya na obeto aso na on se sa de a ene tetem no ka ko yanka be boaye enti san ko yi na kwaso enti we ene man ne minority in parliament check ai ene man na ne placard ne kudekuto mo we no go gree no tetem agenda no one party system no tetem say Saturday na majority leader answer say hey say omo de ba na NDC for na dia ba number so omo ya omo di nkomo na say omo ni na jitum bia omo pushi eni say sa na mo pese mo kan dia omo ye ready say eduru ho na say be ba ha omo de be ba ndi we no NPP for ubetima ye de ma dia kwa kwachen do ma madwen de omo madwen na se agenda no de any agenda no be aduru ye hu according to Nana Aye Asafo Ajay MP Edima Bosume Freho say or see if you like bring the military we don't care ni na no ayem to kwa frakasa e so in parliament na papa ne say the MPP for NDC for ye no sa power drunkenness no ewo mo so o se omo ba ye na no mu de we NDC for the trim say na omo for mo adwene dada na one na ma clerk kwan say ono owo tumi bi say otwere e de koma issue say a seat in parliament yen ga say vacant why who dare say that say clerk no what opportunities obey adwuma no but because oni mo push no e na clerk na say adwuma no but omo ka kire say omo NPP for they are not going to accept the decision today tomorrow or tomorrow next until say court of competent jurisdiction papa na ya appeal ni nko ande o meka asem na ma asem na free ho sa asem no yen kan ye en free ho nko ya omo parliament and they say ya na de bia ebeye ebeye butu ebeye jasa so say asem no ye be kan wie na ye hu say asem na kure nie na omo ma high court en be kan de obeka na clerk so be decided na eno anu say panda seat no papa e friend ma tu nyinda walusu omo ntwe kojo opon enkruma eza tutu aso say say wadi ka say Mahama tete agenda na ope MPP for na the can support that agenda na say sa no tete me de e maso tete ba bi edi wa Mahama obeko no Ghana ha na oye no say de na NDC for ye bia mu cooperative kama am say and the oboa the number of workers ye hu no Ghana me nya sure say ye hu bi obi bia sa ta worker do ma ye and now some cooperative for the way but according to Kojo upon Promacha cooperation kama pa the bia fine na adenti no make cooperate na NDC for be yes omu take that advantage na de se o ma overwhelm omo na de se de o make bia na ye no omo ye the minority omunim de maybe atwam na akonye omo na te so obi enti omunim se de subu man no enti omo ka kire NDC for ne se so omo se chinchin na atwan omo kole sa pandai seat no vacant no problem ba omo ye adwuma mo ya hwe Ghana ni ni na ewo no omo match NDC for boot NDC for NDC ometwa omutu ometiam amese ene bebi edu no eyeja sese eyeja koko eyeja tuntum eyedie to ate to bebu Ghana bede December ye here bossing match bia biu ye parliamentarians be kwa maye omso o mai ready o me entertain ye because so hwe mema eno pass mema one blows tete onyane nyanko empia obebo na kunu na we ne ese azuma na ese retire ye nyanya world champion yi samu nam go parliament house mo se ye mre kwa enti kojo oponkuru se munye NPP for supporters muntum na moda mo na Ghana for so ye ka kire mo muntie di ye enye NPP na ye bibi eye NDC ana akofa ba na according to Henry Ernest Nogbe eye MP for Ashamai ana also say look the High Court decision on the Pandai seat remains in effect until fully resolved. According to MPR, also MP NDC, as what I said, they go the Kojo Pongrum, okay, before we be here. Or say, Adiano, baby, Edano, I am found to a free talk. High Court, as a judiciary, or more body. The three arms of government, no, executive, legislature, and the judiciary, no, will be on the body. And I say checks and balances, and yes, more be also interfere will be a dumamu. And the High Court in Tamale, I can say Papa is sitting a vacant, yes, or the court. But the per court per parliament in Bratislava say, not 7 days in Soya, would mean declare a friend is saying, is a vacant. As soon and you declare, case new a friend is a appeals court. Fine. Name of young career. Yeah, can you free appeals court in the bar? Nasa say restate you, near restate you. And for now, the open pill. Ultimate parliament, a bra, court, I can say, Sassy, no, your church will. And I'm say, hey, who will say, almost say, AGA, NPP for the Mokan or Montia said. As a moon person will follow the rule of law. A follow constitution, come out, and the moon person will be this so. Now, I know that MPP executives say, where the odds say, where the pompot say, what more tomb, I two monty, I am modia, when I'm wearing joints now come off. I almost say, Omo Catcher Macho Nindam, say, your fight is our fight, your cause is our cause, we are with you. We, any Zaman and a B, any the people of NPP, the executives, Catcher Macho Nindam, our Pandai. NPP High Court as in a kunya no fan to no almost say that almost support no almost make sure say asemi ye beka akun ni puma sibre almost hu asem no kure wom almost nyintum da the entire NPP family behind papa and friend Matthew Jindam say of course na ya ti obi a oye suspect say we confo kra no na mo support no na we a ono de about one no muzo na mobo mienu munim kro no amotako enye no akai nkewe kenye issue bia na eno na osaiche mensa busu ese o wasem kana
and adjudicating on the matter the court may declare a seat vacant. So in this particular case, the declaration of the vacancy is by the court. Now that process and procedure has not terminated, and the party has filed, or the member has filed, for a review of the declaration by the court.
Dennis Miracle Abuaje, our personal aid, Edema Dr. Mahmoud Omia. Miracle say, NDC very as a woman, my baby, so they said, more, must be by my mother. Also, baby, every dear Guernia. To me, Ghana for their mom, I, Yajetu. Manya overwhelming 2/3 in parliament, I, ye de atum mo twa ye bo ye tum Mahama nti so ye bo ye ga say pampam ye ene so ye de atum na say ye tese bibia ye tumi bia bia kai ye nya fa nhye musemi ene so yesu man ben no o say yesu man ben no obu say ndizifo o say panda city mo nya mo bewu ana o say the NDC for no ya too much dem mo ko kase say ya na Ghana for
I have refused to brood over what it is that the NDC is doing. You know, from day one I told you here that they can do whatever they want to do to the Chief Justice. They have the mandates of the state, and if they want to abuse it in that manner, to blatantly push out the independent arm of the state, which is the judiciary, and we all sit on and watch them. Who am I to complain? They should go ahead and do it. Now it has become law. Now we know that when there's a change in government and you don't like the Chief Justice, simply get your party people to raise a petition that can even include or be on the basis of incompetence, which is very relative, and we can kick out the Chief Justice. So let's live with that. Now we have heard that they've started the charade of raising petitions against the Electoral Commission. No problem. I mean, which government has actually, in fact, apart from Rollins, I don't know which government has actually, maybe in Rollins and Kufuor, the past 4 elections, all of us have come on the back of ECs that were appointed by the previous government.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not really, when the will of the people is at play, there is nothing you can do. The NDC can even bring Madam Lodina Mahama as Electoral Commission. It won't make any difference when the people want them out of office. So again, let's all pretend like we're doing. Let's watch on and let's allow them to run over our democracy. You know, because the guys, they've been carried away. I'm telling you, the NDC, they've gotten completely carried away. If you like, you pay attention. Yes, I'm telling you, for real.
I say by Obieni said the NDC as that year oh no M1 Ghana for. Now you can no grant NDC for at this time, time ben be never can no grant more because they see what parliament and I'm saying I know so papi and also NDC for the course here. More much that plan share black share no smart say be money me more na Mona mo weka say you yate any so munya say po city bi age no emoye na eno no say chairman say botu to have say Dennis Miracle Abuaje won NDC for oka say also won parliament say how the way a manner parliament Alban Sumane Gbagbe in the parliamentarians no omo handle issue no dey and tell you
the case was still proceeding, had not terminated. Even when it was obvious that the case had terminated, they said the clerk should refuse service from the court and directed the deputy speaker not to avail themselves to receive any court process.
I tell you, crowd say, dear men, they see here because Jackie Quasin there, I see I know in this, you know. Almost to a mobile situation, a man, the case in your really now cry and say in free parliament. Now, more dear, Papa, I feel crying now, I make you appeal. Appeal here and case in ye must say over parliament. Or see the NDC for you know, like, and yes, honey, no parliament, and yes, there's case study, a bit the harder than Jomore, no muniso. No munya say omubeye bibia ma say NPP for react ya yes NPP for pentokwa enye na no kore enye NPP na pentokwa na we pa de asa de usisi tani na wanti ase usisi president timu edene sisi na musisi omo na mo so monti ase na ma asem ede na omutimi ede na wenfa eni bebia ni yenya asam nka so yenya asam nka emoye Inusa Fuseni aso ye former MP edema friend said Tamale. Papa ne say hey. Dear pa na NDP for moye. O say clerk now the ochre go ma your friend is say east chair no. Na dwuma ono de as a clerk the duties, the roles, the function ana o make sure say very effective. ana waye enti wo problem bia odi ko face clerk ne so on ka den because clerk ne on ka say o parliament omo ka say o parliament leaders in the parliament obi anim and this is an idea there aden na mo attack clerk no knowing very well say as a majority na answer questions majority go answer questions so amusi muntie the questions na obe answer no and Jesus here must for mu pie mu ye dede enti na yes emwa because we no and the whole clerk I operate we ye adwuma said yes na fata demom no clerk ni wie na say mo minority muntie asia who bu say question as a majority are a different part of the house no or so any ne de ba mo de mo se muntie asia we na dem dokọ ne ba e mo bia na da Ghana ni according to Inisaf Useni or say Ghana ni men che de NPP for ne ka no they say the NDC for na di boni bia manya o se de bi boni omu ni na ne say omu uphold the rules of parliament and NPP for NTC no mo bia me say say ma kunto kwa ye ne be live on TV say ya mu bable mu ho saa na de achi Kevin Taylor so obabi okobi ne wanka bi pa de a enka wa makwa enka ye o si wa hun de NPP for ne ye no parliament we on ha no o si nyankopon hira the speaker of parliament Albert Sumani Gbagben o si papa no active with maturity and experience o si enya sa NPP for na ba ye no I calculated attempt sen kombe ya na nke ya free soldier for say dem brebi etwa mo mpen so ya free soldier for ma soldier for begu parliament house yes the constitution no emma kwan sa say sa na money si but out there na sa dey we AC o say eno amaso police for amaso masha na omo parliament no omo capable omo na make sure say o me stop violence na ekosi na o say the ma NPP for cross here ediko NDC for no so no because nkonko bubi enka omunya mo do mo sabe ke kan mo na akwai so mo so retaliate na akwai ni pakum ni akunkun ni pa na de ka na say NDC for di sa plan na mo de ba so amfa according to Kevin Taylor o say sa plan na NPP for the buy no sa plan na mo de ba ye eno so amfa we enye time agenda ni hwani bi ani NPP for omusuro omuyam sisi omo say omu lose the popularity of Ghanaians and this idea na chinchin na twan e be ma NDC so you unpopular afi no mo to between one unpopular just we no agenda of the buy na amfa.
The agenda was to cause a lot of chaos. Senya beya entokobe sima obi moje tu obi na afi mo be ka che Ghana for say ya nka nkyere mo ya na minority ya ba parliament no omo buye omo prepare yankofo, but you could see how the NDC respects democracy of this nation, how the Speaker of Parliament also respects your democracy. They sat in Parliament and they were working for you and I. Wona na uti dwomna o ka se ebe na nyome mo emre ebe na aban na ayemra ebe na aban na eyedwuma no na aban ni yedwuma so na MPP for pa aban mu enkofo mu yedwuma te so mo eku omo. They wanted to murder the NDC for. They wanted to attack the Speaker of Parliament. That we are seeing now. And I see so many people saying, oh, Speaker of Parliament was soft. He wasn't soft. Speaker of Parliament was obeying the law, the rules of the House. I mean, can be being sure. And these MPP for the agenda be by say they wanted to force the Speaker to call in either the police, the military, or maybe to call in the marshals and more. Send a bear move to me. I then any of my kontokwa. Now the crime they were causing or committing no na ne sunyina akata. So you see, this is what happened. At a point, Speaker had the question by say MPP for a follow procedure no catch Speaker as a Speaker. Ya person wa jane eyede and the proceedings no. And as Speaker say, I had ye wambra ya faso. Inti me ba to question. Se munyina mujitum say ya jane a me amiti hey, I go by the law, by the rule. Speaker to question no. And a majority the car say yeah mama ya den mama ya jane. And a Speaker say upon voice a munyina mutie no left and right ni nyina no. Majority for say yen twaso. And sani ya no fi ha. See, the majority of the say, yeah, Jenny, and yeah, Jenny. The Speaker say he's going by the law into yan 12 proceedings. So, and a Speaker catch a Juma, I was say a yen in there, a year business of the day and started. Now, before these people came to Parliament, a MPP for no, after no marking can catch them say their focus should be that they should not allow speaker to do his work. Secondly, they should force the speaker to bring in the military, like what happened before, or they should force the marshals to fight them. And it's a West Stadia. Almost 30 years, they know the NDC were still working. The speaker was still making sure proceedings were ongoing because they are being paid. Me taxes in the speaker there or say we need to work. I am not going to send anybody out because any or no ne powers muso be pamo be free parliament. No. Yedim raso ne nyina wa ha. Enti say won ye ready say obetia. Speaker was ready to listen to whoever wants to work. So speaker was like, business should go on. Now the NDC started working. Speaker was listening. But these people deliberately decided and say, led by Anodompre, Eye Abrowa Poso de APJ, they wanted to attack the NDC. Where NPP MPs know. Omu ye did for about 30 minutes. Now she in see. Then they started going forward because they wanted a scaffold. No more pentokwa. No more pentokobia. At the end of the day, Parliament in Tokobe si yebe proud obi yanasi yebe ku obi na abeka say hey NDC ba power no Parliament in Tokobe si ema Speaker of Parliament e di soldier for aba but Speaker so onjimi ye the marshals or more Parliament technically Parliament police for no they have the power to make sure say there's order in the chamber. And they also did their job. Every time we are NPP for no, I imagine say they want to go after Speaker or they want to go after the NDC, you know, they come in the middle and stop them. The agenda wasn't to come and work. The agenda was to come and attack NDC for. It was the intentions of the Parliament and there. Into Usha, when you watch the subsequent videos, who voted against the NPP. Everyone say NPP now to tear and one mistake. Now you understand why God intervened to get rid of these piglets out of power. Imagine these people were given power from 2024. Imagine. And 90% of them we are Baumia. This is what Baumia is grooming. These are the MPs. So imagine. So today you should be proud of yourself as a Ghanaian for voting against this group of piglets. And we need to do more by making sure 2028, so more. Because you see, we cannot allow such people to call themselves honorable. And there you say, we are feeding these piglets every 24 hours. I'm call Parliament in the Oman Yejumabako. And so every single one of them today was paid more than a teacher. And then that teacher need in a classroom for 8 hours. And Kwasia 4 MPP for which Parliament the whole day. Sika ya dia mo mundeno. And such a teacher need be a salary organ ne. And now police will be protected. Edian aban mu nipa or the kra ato police ni bio we jane yire ne ma ofie ne ma enidi ye ne ba yare na wabedi police agina wiem directed traffic sa police ne no ogina ewiem for almost 12 hours no san kwasiafo we call Parliament the whole day oma nyadwuma but yeti omo ka enne eche sa police ne no. I'm drawing your attention to something very important. And the nurse ni bia sebio ne ba yare de fie anka so da fie na ohwe ne ba no saa ne ba no e da fie ma wode agya obi se o se me ko adwuma nya se ye be pam me saa nurse ni gina ne na so 2 minutes bia no afre fie me ba no e ko ti sen yes ne ho ye na o se owura theater o se okoboa obi apemfo bi nurse ni no sebio e ka da no so the whole day saa nkwasiafo we den kwasiadom ko in Parliament ni etu o maka a chance saa nurse ni no. Me will say young boys and girls been in Ghana say they have not been employed. They are young Ghanaians are unemployed nurses. And Sanko Fowe, they were supposed to sit and discuss a kwanya yebefa so a creative opportunity ama sa nurse for me demonstration. But what were they doing? They were in Parliament and they were fooling. Ya was so janibia me no ka say baby o jina sisi anye onyanko be kofi akohwe ne maame. Okosra kwan so yamfa ma no. Ne maame de kurasi ewu. Oni sika odo be send ne maame wo gina ne naso the whole day soja ni edwuma ni se de soja ni ye de ne ye sika de ma soja ni nde no san kwasiafo MPP for we atena Parliament the whole day ejimi wo mo to nwom ye tuo mo ka echen soja ni no. So why should anybody Why should soldier nino, police nino, nurse nino, and the doctors no sebio omo chire omo no? Why should a civil servant? Sorry, I no passe. Me
do you again any other? Me very fine. Why as soon as I'm Kevin Taylor, as you say, or steady issue na case na the economy the hunu kurena. And what to the boss actually much Ghana for Ghana Parliament House. Mahama third-term agenda wey every minority for no almost say NDC person omoji more seat, especially the Kwandai seat no eka omode ho say the be third-term agenda Mahama betima ko according to Kojo Ponkroma na NDC Mahama yerga say NDC for the back say omo say Mahama ko third-term na omo say constitution ya so omo de back na so no ofo so no operation ko ade a obeji atumo pushi dem mo so onfo so obe resign but for now e ma and the only maybe NPP for no ekonya wo message but NPP for no say omo ye sure say enkomo e koso okukuam no e kire say Mahama enya tetema obeko and NDC for madwen say omo constitution amendment which already e koso dada and the amendment omo be say ama Mahama ko tetem and also no omo say we no go gree we no go gree no tetem no one party system.
The Patriotic Party stands as one solid rock behind the Member of Parliament for Kwandai, Honorable Martin Enyindam. His fight is our fight. His cause is our cause. And his cause will be the cause of every new Patriotic Party member.
No third term, no one party system. NPP for fire and no matter no for comment. Fato comment session I say the fight in Parliament I continue and your race I grow obi room one and there. But our comment session I say we are subscribe it, like it, and I say monia esu enyebi. And ready no air back up Maxi Billian I will naked truth on Oldboga Trans Macro. Bye bye.